Hey guys, welcome to a new video, and this is gonna be a travel journey for my trip to London. So this was a little bit of a last minute decision that we made. We booked a flight to London because all my friends were like, oh, we're going to London for the weekend, like you should come. I was like, sure, let's do it. So I booked the flight and we all went to London. And it's the OG, the whole group reunited in London because McLeese lives in London now and we went to visit her. So it was me, Ash, McLeese and Atticus, and we all met in London, and it was so nice, so good to be all back together. So what we did, me and Atticus, we got the train to Pisa, flown to Stansted, and then got the train to the city, London City. It was a little bit of a long journey, but it was so worth it because we got a really good price on the flight, and so it was just worth it doing like that. So we got to London around like lunchtime, and the first stop had to be Shake Shack. So I love Shake Shack so much, and I was craving it for like months and months, and when we decided to go to London, I was like, great, let's go, because I want to go Shake Shack. And so because we arrived there and it was lunchtime, I was like, what better option do we have for food than Shake Shack? Which sounds horrible, but I was just craving it so bad that I was like, okay, we have to go. So me and Addie, we went to get Shake Shack, and then, which was really good. So we got that, and then we went to McLeese's house, and we met everybody, which was so nice. We met McLeese, her mom, her brother, Corona, and then Ash was there as well. And it was just so beautiful.
Oh my god, did we just ring?
And we also saw McLeese's house, which is insane. It's so beautiful. I mean, I've seen photos of it and like videos on Instagram and stuff, but see it in real life is just so beautiful. It's like on many levels, and they have many rooms, and a garden, and it's just so nice. And so yeah, and then we just chatted for a bit, and
What is this? I've never experienced.
That's a conte.
we then started getting ready because we went to Soho House for dinner. We went to the one in Greek Street, which, oh my god, so beautiful. I am in love. So if you know me for a bit, you know that since I was a young child, I always dream of going to Soho House. I want to be a member, and I know I will in the future, but it's something on my bucket list. And so it was so nice to go and like see it in person, not being a member. Kind of like a little sneak peek of the future. So if you don't know what Soho House is a members only club, and the only way you can get in if you're not a member is if you have a friend who's a member. And so that's what we did. We went there to Greek Street for dinner, which was so good, and then we had some drinks as well after dinner. It was a big group of us. It was me, Addie, Ash, McLeese's brother, her mom, her boyfriend, and another friend. So it's like a big group, well, like not a big group, but like it was a group, and it was just so nice to meet everybody, to be all together, and this beautiful location. The food was amazing. I had a penne alla vodka and some espresso martinis. So good. Then we were supposed to go to another London Soho House, but we did end up going home, which was good because the next morning I wanted to wake up quite early because I wanted to go shopping. So there was this specific store that I really wanted to see, which is called Aime Leon Dore, which is a New York-based like brand, but they do have a store in London, and I really wanted to go and see it because the store is insane. It's so beautiful, and so I was like, okay, we have to go and see it. So me and Addie, we made our way to Soho area, and we went to this beautiful store, which is so insane. Like what they sell, like the brand is beautiful, and the store is even more stunning. And they have the normal shopping area, and then on the side they also have a coffee like place where you can get coffee and pastries. And so we had a look around in the store, and we also did end up getting a coffee, which, by the way, if you're ever in London, go to the coffee there because it's so good. It's probably one of the best iced coffee I've ever had. It's so like foamy and milky and like it's so nice. So I highly recommend it. Go see the store, even if you're not planning on buying anything, just go because the interior is so beautiful and the coffee as well.
Do it for the gram.
So we did that, and then we stayed in the Soho area. We walked around a little bit to see different stores and different shops. And yeah, I didn't end up not buying anything because I'm trying to be a good boy and saving money for the future. But it was so nice to be around all these beautiful, stores and brand, and it's so inspiring also for school because it's good for me to like find new places and new brand that I can like work with or work them into my projects. So that was really interesting, and it was so nice to spend time with Adi as well. The girls, they were home because like they were sleeping or like they were getting ready for the party of the night because, as I said, I don't know what I'm saying. Honestly, I'm recording these, like this is the 4th time I'm trying to record this, so I'm a bit all over the place. But yeah, that was Saturday, and Saturday night there was going to be a party at McLeese's house. So after our whole like day of shopping and like looking around, we went back to the house. I took a 30 minutes nap, woke up, started getting ready, organized the house a little bit,
Oh, here we go. 2 cups boiling water, 2 cups cold water, add boiling water.
started showering and like getting pretty because the party was a Halloween costume party, which I know Halloween is on the 31st of October, but my friend McLeese was not going to be in London because she's going to be in the States, and so she's like, I'll just do it earlier, which I get it because she really loves Halloween, so it really made sense. And so yeah, and then people started showing up and everybody was in costume. It was really fun because at first we were a little bit worried because it's so early for Halloween, and we really didn't know if people would show up in costume or not, but everyone did, and it was a really nice time. I had a little bit of a moment where I got to a point where like all my friends were already like in conversation with someone else, so I kind of was by myself at one point, and I kind of stayed for like 30 to 40 minutes by myself. So I went upstairs, I watched some TikTok because I was kind of like, it was also like a lot of new people, and I don't know, it was kind of like a lot, so I just needed a break. So I went upstairs to put on a jumper because I was also kind of getting cold because I was half naked as usual when I'm at a party. So I put on a jumper, chilled for like 30 to 40 minutes by myself, and then went back downstairs. The party was really nice, it was fun, and as I said, I met so many new people, which was lovely, and ended up staying up till 5:30 because some of the people were not leaving the party. And so I ended up having to kick out 3 people out of the house and be like, I am so sorry, but it's 5:30, you kind of need to go. And so I did that, which made me feel so shitty because I don't want people to be like, oh my god, he's so annoying. But it was also like, as I said, like 5:30, like I was up like the whole day walking around, and everybody was kind of like left already. It was only these like 3 people, and I was like, go home. Anyway, except that the party was really nice. And then the next day I woke up, and as you know, if you've been following, there is this restaurant chain that I'm obsessed with, and everywhere I travel, if they do have one restaurant of that chain, I always want to go. And the chain is called Big Mama, and I went in Paris, 2 in Paris, 1 in Monaco, and I saw that they had 1 in London as well. So I was like, okay, I have to go. I think they have 4 actually in London or something like that. So like I have to go to at least 1. So the day after the party, I woke up and was like, I'm going to the restaurant. I don't care whatever you guys want to do, but I'm going to the restaurant. And so, because McLeese was out of the house, Ash was out of the house as well, and so me, Adi, and McLeese's brother, we decided to go to the restaurant, and it's never disappointing. Like the reason why I always go is because It never disappoints. The food is so good, and every person that I bring to these restaurants, they're always happy. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much for showing me this. It's so beautiful. It's so good. So basically what it is, the menu is the same, or like kind of the same, not always, but similar to every restaurant, but the design of the interior is different everyone. And they're stunning, they're so beautiful, the most beautiful restaurants ever. So I always love to bring people there because I think it's a really good place to like go. Like for dates or even like with friends or a night out, it's just nice. And the prices are usually quite good. So we had this really nice lunch, and then the boys went to a pub because they wanted to watch the game, and I was like, I'm not the type of boy, so you go and I'll stay here. So I did have a little bit of a walk around, and I also found a free exhibition, and I was like, okay, that sounds so cool. So I did go inside, and it was basically this like I don't really remember the name of the place, but it was like a Japanese. So they had like kind of like a coffee at the entrance, and then they had like a store in the back which was only selling like Japanese stuff, so stuff to do like matcha or like beautiful bowls and like chopsticks, but like very like special ones. You could tell they were expensive. They also had like colors for painting. It was like a very relaxing store. And then downstairs they had this free exhibition which was about Japanese artists back in the day, where they got to a point where they had to decide whether to go into architecture or to leave the country because they could not express their art. And it was just very interesting. It was a very small exhibition with few like pieces, but it was very, very beautiful, and I found some artists that are really nice. Yeah, and it was like a little treat to be like, yeah, I also did something like cultural while I was here. And then after that, I went to the pub, and I met, like we kind of all met again together at the pub. We stayed there for like a drink or so, and then after that we went to McLeese's boyfriend's house, which was so nice, and we met his roommates, and they were all so lovely. We had such a lovely evening, and like we played a game which was like super fun, and all the roommates were so sweet. Like honestly, I kind of wish we had more time with them because they were so nice. So yeah, that was a lovely evening, and then we went back and to McLeese's house. We slept there, woke up, and then I thought our flight was at 6 in the afternoon. Turns out it was at 4, so it kind of destroyed our day a little bit because we literally only had time to like go for breakfast, and then we went on a walk in Hyde Park, which was really nice. But then around like 12:30 we had to leave London town to go back to Stansted, to go to Pisa, from Pisa to Florence. And so we, as I said, 12:30, and we got to Florence at 11:30. I got home at 11:30 at night. So it was a long journey. But I am so happy that I went to London. It was so good, such a special weekend. Yeah, and I love that. I love traveling with friends. It's so nice. And last time I traveled like to an actual city was Paris, and it was like by myself. So it was really nice to like be with friends and like do things and meet new people, and it's just like a whole different vibe. And the fact that we were all reunited, it was just like so special. Yeah, it was just so magical. And it was like also for me, coming back like this week has been like super hard because like I was going to work, and I don't really like my job right now. It's very convenient for school, but I don't really like it. And I was like, ugh, I could be in London, you know, doing whatever job and just like enjoy the city, but instead of here in Florence doing this job that I don't like. So I got a little bit like sad, and also like I was really tired because I didn't really had a weekend to relax, because this weekend was like go, and like it was it was so fun, but I didn't really have the chance to rest. So this week I was really tired. Plus, all of these thoughts came into my mind, and I was like, got to a point. I was like, okay, this is what's happening. It has to be like this for at least like a few more months, and then I will move. And I will. I'm saying this right now. I will move. I don't care how. I don't care why, but I will be moving. As much as I love Florence right now, because I do still have some friends here, it's just not for me. Like the way I was feeling in London is just so different. I don't want to say I feel home in London because clearly, like, I think this was my 4th time going, but it was always for like short time. So it's not that I feel at home, but I just feel a sense of like, like a breath, because like I can walk around. It's a big city. I can literally do whatever I want. Like if I need to go out at this time, I can like just go. Like if I don't know, you can just get on the tube and it's just so easy. And like if you're going out, you don't need to drive. You can just get on a, Uber or the tube or a bus. And there's so many people and it's just so fun. And yeah, so anyway, so I will be moving. The weekend was great. I love my friends. That's it. But I wanted to record this video because I think it's very special for me to have this as like a one special video so I can go back and look at it and I don't have to like, oh, which month was it? So yeah, so this is my London vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you next time. Bye!